Happy Thursday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 232nd installment of I had to make sure I was saying that right, of the Hot Mess Express with the gorgeous Miss Didi of Didi's Pendant, and I, Foxy of Foxy's Fishes. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic week so far. Oh my goodness. I feel like I haven't been here in forever.
I know. It seems like a long time ago.
It really does. It really does. I didn't stream Friday morning because I woke up and the internet was so very, very bad. And then I kept stuttering all weekend, so I never got a chance to make up the live stream. So I think that's why it feels like forever and a day ago. So I'm sorry I had to miss the AM stream, but internet was not cooperating that day.
Well, mine, after I got on, it kicked me off for just a second. It came right back on. It's like, don't be toying with me.
Like I had it, but I couldn't do anything with it. So like if I was watching YouTube, like the video would be at like 144p and buffering for an hour to move a few minutes. So
Wow.
There was absolutely no way I was going to be able to stream. But it seems to be working okay so far today, knock on wood. Hopefully
if they took the internet away from us for 3 days, we'd all have to check in somewhere for detox.
No, well, that would be our detox. We would just, have to hold the fort. Oh my goodness. But I didn't get to read through all the chat yet, but I saw that Mrs. Hardwater said that she's needing this distraction so badly that her kitty is having surgery right now. She's waiting to hear that he made it through. I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't know that Kamara was going through that. Definitely thinking about you. We are with you and we'll just try to distract you as much as possible. She says that Kamari has feline leukemia, so he is at more risk of it for the surgery. Well, he's in good hands and he has a good mom and a good dad and he's going to be fantastic. So we're here with you and we're praying for him and he's going to be A-okay.
Yeah, it sucks with your kitties and puppies. Well, any fur animals or
any non-human
even a fish,
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they can't tell you.
Or sometimes they're stubborn and don't want to tell you.
Well, we finally made it down to Myrtle Beach after trying to get there since June.
Oh, that's awesome.
For his, Father's Day, birthday. We might as well call it the winter season one, too, because who knows? It was a long day, but, at least we got it done.
Yeah, his winter birthday.
Because we were supposed to have gone in October, because he should have gotten a Father's Day and a birthday, but it rolled into one.
Yeah. So that just means you have to go back one more time.
Well, we'll go back for Christmas because we like to go down for the Christmas shows. So we'll pick one, Of course, we'll spend like 42 days picking one and then try to get to it when it's sold out.
Yeah. So what did you do while we were down in Myrtle Beach?
Well, we really didn't do a whole lot because we didn't leave till that morning. It's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive, depending on traffic. Can get there in 3 hours sometimes and 4.5 the next. You can't plan on it. But we went and did some shopping for the fly because she's like 2 inches or 3 inches taller than she was at the start of the school year and a few extra pounds. So she's outgrown her clothes so fast. And then we went by Bass Pro Shops too. We like to go through there and just look at everything.
Yeah.
And so, she likes to look at all the animals and stuff like that. And then we went to the Christmas shop.
Ooh.
I don't know why I have Christmas on the brain. They have to listen to Christmas songs all the way down there with me. I love Christmas.
Christmas season has already started for us.
Do it.
I said, Christmas season has already started for us. Once we watch Christmas Vacation, the season has begun.
Yeah, and this weekend they're gonna have Three Wisest Men. It's like they've had three movies on Hallmark.
Mhm.
This will be the third one with the same guys. And so Zenny probably will see it too. But yeah, I so we're gonna have a wise man marathon Saturday. So we got to get snacks and get ready to sit back and watch all three movies because I think they're coming on 1, 2, 3.
Nice. As Zenny says,
Now, how
Myrtle
about
Beach
you?
is a place where your suit and tie get very sandy.
Yeah, I never saw any sand. See, she knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Let me see if Linky's joined us yet so I can say hello to those. Because Linky likes to forget that we are live.
Well,
Then I might go and put in our channel.
Sometimes you just have to work for it. It's not all. You know what? They carried us for a long time, and now it's like, hey, you can get off. You can get with the plan and help me out.
Okay.
So
It's
maybe
okay. It's not
Linky's
a problem.
tired, needs some Geritol.
Exactly. It's not a problem. I just have to remember to go and check, and sometimes I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody was asking about Hug and Heal last night. But, if you start late, it's got to be so many hours. Or if you don't schedule it. Sometimes, sometimes they're just like, damn it, I just don't want to do it right now.
I believe it's at least like 6 hours recommended minimum for it to pick your stream up. But we scheduled it a few days out. But I've talked to Matt about it before. Like, I don't know why it doesn't, like, it says it marks us like we're there, but it doesn't show that we're there. And then when I go to like check to see if we're live, it doesn't show that we're live until I enter our live stream link again. And then it's like, oh yeah, you are live. Here we are. Hi. Dr. Ted says we need a Fish Fam Hallmark holiday movie. One of you has to own a bookstore, and there has to be coffee shops and bumping into each other in sound.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's funny.
Unless they throw in a murder mystery, a Christmas murder mystery too, and then somebody will get killed in the bookshop. But it's neither one of the stars; it's somebody else.
Is that really a Hallmark movie at that point?
Well, yeah, they have the Hallmark mysteries.
Yeah,
as well.
At that point, I think it's like a Christmas slasher.
It's not really Christmassy so much as it is the murder series.
Yeah.
Well, mystery. Because sometimes there's just thieves, but I'm into slashing stuff.
Yeah. Toonie Loon has joined membership, Shoalmate level. Thank you so very much for becoming a Shoalmate, Toonie. Greatly, greatly appreciate your support. Let us play you a little video. We have to start this off right. Where is it? There it is. Thank you.
Shower time. Can't touch this.
Did he shower longer than normal?
That time, I think so. That said no notification on my homepage or the pop-up or the actual notification thingy. I don't know. Maybe it's glitch or maybe Matt don't like us anymore. One or the other. It's probably just glitchy. It's okay. Look, just in time. Hi, Branton. In fact, I should go through and say hello to everyone that's joined us so far. So hello and happy Thursday to Sketty Nona, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Renee DeQueer, Monster Fish Gal, Jody P, Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats, CR Fish, Dennis Christensen, The Zen Ginger, Dr. Ted, Dee Dee's Finden, Stephen P, Chris Tropical Fish, Nancy B, Ben Sharp, Mrs. Hardwater, Fuzzy KR, KJE Aquatics. Why am I having such a hard time reading this evening? Flatbed Aquatics, Vinoxky, Jonathan G, Hagen Hill Designs, Tank Girl, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Fish Fam Link, Love to Trip on Fish, Mystery Snail Guardians, Bare Bottom Branson, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Casual Aquatics, and Fish Streams. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. So what have I been up to this week myself personally? Just a lot
It
of
seems like we're still waiting on Halloween, doesn't it?
right? I feel like it hasn't been completed.
I know.
Yeah. But I feel like we're still missing out on something from Halloween. But you know, I don't know. Maybe it's the songs. Maybe it's song. I don't know.
Well,
We did
our
everything we had
Halloween
to.
candy's finally gone. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Tank Girl
Oh my
said that she got an ad, which enough happened on my end. And two, it split the screen. That's new. That is new. I haven't seen that.
So it left the stream up. It just put the ad in the middle. Well, that's better if we're doing giveaways, if that's the way it works.
At least it doesn't make you skip or anything like that.
Yeah.
But this weekend, oh my goodness, I'm having major empty nest syndrome because we sold our last 2 axolotls of the season, our last 2 babies. So all the axolotl rearing tanks are all empty.
Wow.
Most of them are drained and moved out already. And all I have is my 3 adults. And it just feels so empty. It feels so empty. Like I told Brian, like it's so quiet now. And I don't think he caught what I was talking about, but it's not that I can hear them, but I'm always thinking like I should go check on them. I should make sure they're okay. Or do they need food? Do they need a water change? Do they need their filters washed? Do they need their poop removed? Like it's always on my mind. So not to have them here, it's like quiet in here. So
well, and you've got to find out who you are being you don't have children. It happens to all of us at empty nest. Then you have to go discover yourself all anew. Gosh, and you have to do it every year. We only have to do it after we turn around 40.
oh my goodness, yeah. So it won't be long, I'm sure, until we have eggs around here. One of the females is hella round, very, very round. So I'm expecting I'm going to walk in there and catch a mating dance. I'm going to see a couple hot air balloons laying around the tank, which is the male sperm packets. And a few weeks later, there'll be eggies around. So I'm waiting on it. She's blowing up like a balloon so very fast. So I'm just waiting on the male to start participating. But this year we raised 102 axolotls. Normally we only raise 60, but this year we had some eggs surrendered to us, and I wanted to hatch them out to see what they were. And I'm not upset about it. We had some amazing patterns from that hatch. This year, after 3 long years, 6 sets of unsuccessful twins this year, we had our very first successful set of twin axolotls hatch. And I'm over the moon, still over the moon, excited. I wanted that with my full heart, and I finally got it this year. And not only that, but they thrived. And they went to an amazing home. They live with Miss Jody P. They're her babies. So anytime I want to check in on them, I just message her. And if she's close by, she'll send me a photo or just let me know how they're doing. So I'm so very grateful for that. We also had the first ever documented quadruplet axolotls eggs with 1 successful survivor from that, which is Pocome, the female. And then we also had our first ever piebald axolotl hatch out, which is Pi. So we had a lot of firsts, a lot of wonderful miracles from this season of axolotls. And bittersweet.
Nice.
I love every single one of them. They all went to amazing homes. I very much miss them already, and I cannot wait to do it again. And that's how you know I am batshit insane.
I was going to ask you, are you going to do it again?
Absolutely, absolutely. I love them so very much, and they're so very important. So the best way to spread the word about them and their habitat loss and conservation and preservation of the species is by spreading them out, speaking with the people that are adopting them, and having them spread the word as well. They're very unique species. They are a keystone species, and they have provided a lot of good, and there's so much more that'll come from them, but we need to protect them. That's how we do it. So that's one thing we did this weekend. Another thing, we moved the super white plecos from the bottom tank up to a middle tank. We're hoping like the change in scenery and stuff is going to trigger them to spawn. And I'm so wanting it already because they've been playing around for a long time, and I'm really hoping that they finally pop off already because they're ready to go. That female is really big. She's super mean. She doesn't let anyone out of their caves when they want to eat, like when we drop the food in there. So she's very territorial. So hopefully the scenery, like the change up in tank and everything, will make them want to go. So they seem to be very happy with the surroundings. She is. She's very bossy. And Chris says, I'm a certified professional axolotl judge thanks to Roxy. That was so much fun doing that with you, Chris. I would definitely do that again. This is Hardwater.
You judged the axolotls?
Yes. I'd like to call them the oddball category, so all others. And I also judged the snails.
Nice.
It was a very fun experience.
You know what? I do kind of remember that. I didn't realize Christopher was doing that with you. I knew he was judging something.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it was fun. It was my first time judging, and it was a learning experience, and I definitely enjoyed getting to chat with all the other judges because I learned things about the categories that they were judging too. And I am definitely a snail snob. There was a lot of pretty snails there, but there was one that I could not find any issue with it. It was like it
was perfect.
It was the perfect snail. So
I know there's at least one other snail snob in the chat. And she wants to pick the one that gets killed in the murder mystery.
Hopefully none.
Well, somebody's got to take one for the team. How are we supposed to solve a mystery?
Hopefully no snail is harmed in the making of it. Christopher says, I was an apprentice axolotl judge. I deferred to Foxy. And there were some really beautiful ones there, but Jesse's was gorgeous. The golden albino GFP. I need one of those in my life. Eventually I'll have one. I'm actually looking to add another male to my axolotl pack, so I'm looking for an adult axolotl male. And I have some word. I have put word out there, so hopefully I get some response back, so we can get another male in on here, get some more genetics going. So absolutely do not ever want to bottleneck my pack here. So got to get some new genes in there. And welcome in Prodigal Aquarius, Liquid Zoo Only Fins, Redneck Aquatics, Cody. Happy Thursday. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. No killing snails on the murder mystery. They must all be safe.
No, we have to save the snails, the fishes, but people's another thing.
Oh yeah,
you just have to play dead, with your tongue hanging out or something, laying on the floor.
Up to 3 days.
But we need a very dramatic landing on the floor.
Yeah.
If you don't get the wind knocked out of you, you didn't do it right. You have to have
a dramatic pose after you have fallen.
And your eyelids have to flicker when they zoom in. So we know that you're faking.
Oh goodness. Um, but Redneck is talking about that they can see the northern lights all the way down here in East Texas. Yeah, they have been gorgeous the past 2 nights here. Unfortunately, we can't see them with the naked eye. You can only see them through, like, if you're taking a photo of them. But last night, about 11 p.m., they were foxy color skies, purple and green and gorgeous. And I loved it so much. I don't know if there's going to be any more tonight, but I've really been enjoying it so far. Have you seen, are you seeing Northern Lights over there, Miss Didi?
No.
Yeah, they did it with Jennifer.
No.
No.
The only time I see Northern Lights is on a Hallmark movie.
They can be that dramatic in, like, Alaska if there's a really big solar flare or something like that. But normally they're very mellow, but you can see them the best with your phone or your camera. I haven't been able to see them with the naked eye. We've been out there. We tried. And then Nana was like, here, look it. It's on my phone. You got to just turn this setting all the way down, and here you go. And it was beautiful that way, but just looking at the sky, it just looks bright looking north.
Wow.
So,
Well, you know, they have that little AI thing on a Samsung phone. So when you take pictures of the moon or you're looking at through your, you know, your camera, I don't think you're actually seeing what you think you're seeing. Yeah, see, we need to work on. I'm sorry.
No, I think we clicked on the same thing. When is the Hot Messy themed Hallmark movie going to be released? Oh goodness, we got to rope Steven and you into it, Jenna. So let us know what your schedule's looking like.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I did release a song about Dr. Ted, which, you know, the people that are very loud are very easy to do. Way easier than people that are quiet. As far as coming
and
up
I
with
didn't
something.
upload this song. I totally forgot to upload the song, so I wanted to play it this evening. And gosh darn it, I forgot to upload it. But if you wanted to share it,
like
that
came so easy as far as like, man, because he gives you freebies just like Kelly does. She gave me lots of freebies too, but that was fun doing that. So some of y'all might be
a good lyricist. Like, you write them very well. They're very witty. They're really well put together. They're really well thought out. I love it. I think Dr. Tub is easy.
Yeah, he is pretty easy.
Oh, very bright there, Tuesday night. Yeah, they've been beautiful. If you are lucky enough to get to see them, they are beautiful. And welcome in George RB3, overtly overstocked Oscars, Fishcapades, Jennifer. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you all are doing fantastic this evening. Woman moves to small town to open fish store, falls for handsome country man who turns out to be a fish nerd. Woman turns out to be a mermaid. Us!
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect. Get on that, Annette. We'd appreciate it. Do by tomorrow morning if you can.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I feel like I'm seeing that one somehow.
Yeah, and we gotta have that.
We need a merman. We haven't settled on what Peplin is. Like, is he a merman? Is he like a landlubber? Like, is he a pirate? I don't know. We haven't settled, and he doesn't really give advice. So I don't know what Peplin is. But like, when I put him on things, I like to make him into a sea turtle because I think it's funny.
You know, maybe he has split personalities and he becomes all those things.
Yeah, maybe he transforms just like us into different things at different times.
Yeah, if he thinks it, that's what he is, you know?
Exactly. He usually is a sea turtle. I love putting him on the sea turtle. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it for my own amusement, and hopefully you won't think it's silly.
So now they're all confused because Fuzz thinks he's a penguin.
I proposed to him as a penguin. So we did the penguin proposal. We're not
penguin proposal. Oh my gosh.
So yes, another thing that we did this week is that when we were swapping tanks and setting up new tanks, and it's getting cold, so we're employing heaters. We've been employing heaters this week. We had to throw out 3 heaters because we put them in and they malfunctioned off. Thank goodness, but they all filled with water. And what was weird is that they were all the bigger heaters, so all the bigger heaters broke this week, which is fantastic. No, the teeny tiny ones are fine, but oh my goodness, like that was just silly. They are a few years old, so they are due for replacement, but that just made me think that to remind y'all that it is heater season. Make sure to check your heaters if you're starting to use them for the colder times, and replace them if necessary. If you're not sure, throw it out. It's not worth your fishies. We had a heater fail on for the first time ever. Fail off. Fail on about a year ago. We lost a lot of fishies when that happened, but that was the first one that ever failed on. Usually they fail off for us. And the last big one that failed off for us was a relatively newer Eheim, and we had that in the Altum discus tank. That sucked. We lost like our discus. He didn't die, Highlander, right away, but he did slowly fall off after that, and like I don't know, it took about 2 months for him to just finally die. So it sucks. So please learn from our mistakes and just check your heaters and make sure that all your fishies are going to be okay. Good heaters last a year. I'm impressed. We have them last like 5-6 years. We just like to make sure that they're okay.
I've only had one that failed, other than getting dropped and broken in the times that I've tried to use them. But it stuck on, and it was 92 when I said, you know what, something just don't look right, and I went and stuck my finger, not thinking it was the heater at all, and it was like, oh my God, this water's so hot. It was guppies, and they made it, but I did buy me one of those ink jets because I thought, well, I might have to put a heater if I try to breathe the discus again. And but I gave Oinky like all the heaters but 2 or 3, and I had one for every tank in here, and I gave them all to her because it's like, now that I've got this system. So I kept a big one for like my RO water, because I run that from the outside to the inside, and it's so cold in the winter, that the barrel sweats.
Yeah.
And the other night I had to run in some plain water to make a saltwater tank, and the glass, you had to keep wiping the glass off because, it was doing the same thing. It was super cold, but, nothing was in there, but it's like, oh my gosh. But at least the pump in there and the lights and the heat system has got it like everything else in here in 2 days. But yeah, you might need them. So I kept 2 or 3 bigger ones just in case. But who knows? They're now about 3 years old. So when I go to plug one in, it may not work. I don't know.
Yeah, it's always best to check them before you put them in with your most precious livestock, especially like the one that malfunctioned is where we have the super whites now, but it wasn't when the super whites were in the tank. So we have a proper heater in there now that's working fine, but it's nerve-wracking, especially when you have like a big population of such an expensive fish like that. Like, it freaks me out. And you just want to make sure that they're okay. Zenny says he's a Merturguin.
A Merturguin.
I love it. That makes me think of that inbred guppy. That's like all different other animal parts.
I bet he has a hard time getting parts out.
Oh, that's so funny. Chris says, this is the text I got from Brian before the class. Chris, you will always be my first love, but Roxanne is the only one I'm willing to share my Wi-Fi password with. I have finally accepted. That's funny, because Brian does not text.
Well, he tried.
So I don't know who you were talking to. I think your wife is catfishing you. Maybe Karen has been leading you on pretending to be Brian.
That would be a
Very,
hoot.
very possible. Yeah, temp controllers for the win. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I said I was going to upgrade to 15, and I was thinking
Mhm.
40 breeder, because I just like 40 breeders the best. But I decided to go with one of those bio cubes because I like
Yeah.
that. I like that squarey look, and so I went with one of those instead. So now the 15 is going to go back to fresh. Well, it's empty right
Mhm.
now, so it can go back anywhere it wants to
Mhm.
because it can do what it wants to do now. So that's a project that I went and bought some more Firestone. The rocks I showed on the rock I showed on the ladies' night. I said, "Oh, I don't have
Mhm.
any of those in a tank," so I went and got enough to do that tank. But it's like can't do it because still got other projects that are like got to be done before Thanksgiving. So it's like, oh, my little
Mhm.
pretty stuff sitting in a box in front of it. I can't touch it. So yeah, but I did get that done. But I took down two more 14-gallon squares because there just wasn't room at the end.
Yeah. But you have so much more room in there for activities now. Like you have a big old open space right there and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can move around better.
Oh, and I got the sewing machines and everything in here now. They're in the house.
Oh, damn it. So you took
So,
up your space that you had open.
well, it's on this rolling table. They sit on the bottom
Yeah.
shelf, and if I need one, I can pull it up. I don't have to go to the shed to get it. Wait for it to thaw out because it's so cold out
Mhm.
there. The machines don't want to work right in the wintertime because the oil can't lubricate as good. And so, but at least they're here, and
Mhm.
so things are where they're supposed to be. And I think I've caught up with all the projects in here that I had to do, and I got my dehumidifier on a stand of its own in this room instead of in the room behind the room. So now it can actually work. Instead of being at like 70% humidity, I'm down to 40 something, which is so
Nice.
nice when you're running the
And it feels
heater
a
and
lot
you're like
better.
80. You're like,
Yeah, 80 and humid. Oh my goodness, everything wearing you.
it was
Feels
a it was a long 2 hours on Thursday nights. I'm telling you. We, but so that part's been fun. But I've been catching up, getting a lot
yeah.
done. So
I changed out a basic light on the fish tank and the fish tanks in front of me on the desk here. It was a normal light, but it was like a little bit dim because the plants weren't doing the best. They were fine, and then they weren't doing the best. And like I noticed that the light was a little bit dim, so I changed it out and we put a 4 foot planted 3.0 on across 5.5 gallons, and they're
yeah,
doing good so far. I've only had it on there a couple of days, but um, it's finally being put to planted use. So let's see if that helps these plants and these three tanks perk up a bit. I'm excited to see that.
yeah.
But that's
That's
probably
what
the
I do.
bushiest.
I stretch lights across several small tanks.
Mm-hmm. A lot of all of our racks are that way. They have 4 foot aqua skies on them.
I don't think we have anybody new in the chat tonight, do we?
I don't believe so. They all look
But
familiar to
anyways,
me.
I'm getting ready to do the thing, and Boots and Cash
Surely.
just got hers in. Let's see if she made the
Yep.
list, and then I'll know. Yep, hers is done. So I'm going to spin. You got 30 seconds to respond and type anything in chat.
Aw, Jody. Boots and cats, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. I'm so sorry, Jody. Francis's first time
Uh,
here.
oh, look at
So
that.
you
She's
want
here. Let's see.
Congratulations, Rachel. You are number 15 on Fishy List
15.
number 5.
All right.
Congrats, cats.
There may be another one. Oh, I bet I
I know.
didn't do. Can it run two at one time? Because I didn't click it out closed. Or did it? If I start a new one, it kills the old one. Is that what happens?
Well, if you start a new one, you're just in the new one. The old one should, if you didn't end it yourself, I'm sure Matt will go in there and end it maybe. But you can do another one. You can start another one.
Because I don't see it anymore, so I don't know if I did it or not.
Yay. Jennifer just
Well,
got
no,
the call from the vet. Kumari made it through surgery. Okay, woohoo!
Oh.
That is awesome. Not for the healing, but Kumari's got good nurses at home. So excited! It's so awesome. But yeah, you
that's
can
good news.
create another giveaway. When I think it was year 2, was it year 2 or year 3 when we did Fishmas in July? And I had Matt did it a certain way so I could pre-set up all the giveaways. I think we had 52 or 57 giveaways created beforehand. So I'm pretty sure we can layer them.
Yeah, I remember that. Don't remember how. Yeah, y'all did that without me. But I remember that you had that all set up in advance. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But,
well, that took like a lot of worry off of me because what's the first thing I forget to do is set up the next giveaway. That every time, it doesn't matter if it's 57 giveaways, I'm gonna do it 57 times.
Well, we do them and then we forget to draw for it. And my intention was to only let that one run for 5 minutes, and so the ones that were here the first 5 to 10 minutes would be in that one. Just for being here early, you have a better chance. But now everybody should be here that's coming.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Jody says, it's the first time in 3 weeks I've done more than make chicken nuggets or eggs for supper. I was really invested in the meat burgers tonight. Oh, that sounds so good. We're actually having breakfast for dinner tonight, so. So I think we're swapping eggs and chicken. Well, we're not having chicken nuggets, but you know what I mean.
Well, we had breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, you had breakfast for dinner too. Are we inspiring you? Or just ask Matt to run every giveaway.
Did I miss something? Did he do a live stream this week? I've missed.
Yes, he did.
On Wednesday night late. Well, I know that if I click this computer on, I will not get anything done. And I have to get this quick. And oh Lord.
He did a live stream with Johnny. They were at Tropical Fish Company and they went through some of the fishies and discussing the inner workings and showing the best view in the building. Jody wasn't feeling the best, so she wasn't able to be there, but it was an awesome live stream. I was so excited. Their website's finally up and going. They have their first fishies that are through quarantine available, and they have many more behind it. And so definitely check out tropicalfish.co. Am I saying that correctly? I'm
Tropical
sure
Fish Company. Well, Co. But now
correct me.
I tried to get a gift certificate, and maybe it wasn't set up the day I tried to do it, but I know there's been some since then. So
you know what I'm waiting for to hit their website? Crocodile toothpick fish. I'm so excited. I can't wait until they get some in because I know they will eventually.
Yeah,
I need my colony back. I've had that tank going for 3 years. I refuse to touch it. I'm waiting for more babies to come in, so I can't wait until you guys get those in. Hopefully you'll be getting those in, and I need them, so they're awesome. And I know Johnny loves them too, so I think he's bred them before, if I'm correct. Thank you, Matt, for dropping the link. And use code FISHFAN for 5% off. Jody says I tested negative for strep, flu, COVID, and 7 other common viruses, but I still have a virus of sorts. Huh, that's so weird. Is the virus nerves or rundownness from like going nonstop? Like, you're a superwoman. Jody P is also a superwoman. You women do not stop. You know, it doesn't matter how much you hurt, how little you sleep. You're gonna go, go, go. Whether it kills you or not.
Well, you know, when there's things that have to get done, you know, Jody's she's a workhorse.
Yeah. She
You
really
know,
is.
she'll say she'll do what she's got to do and suffer later. So
I know, and I had both you and I had so many people hurting at the clash so bad because of like all the wedding preparations. Jody, Zen, you, I'm sure I had all the guys dying in their like thick ass suits on the other side where there's no AC. I didn't know that. That wasn't on purpose. That wasn't pre-planned out. But you know, I killed somebody.
you know, it was just look at the draw that the girls were on that side.
Yeah, it really was. Did they test you for the moist man virus? Oh my goodness.
I bet they didn't test that one.
Welcome in,
So
Nathan.
now you know what you got.
See, happy Thursday. Hope y'all are doing good this evening. Oh my goodness, the albino pygmy Cory babies are doing so good. They got big enough that today I transferred them into their grow out tank, from their hatching tank to the grow out tank. And there they will stay until they're ready for their forever home. So very excited. We had 34 hatch out in the hatching tank. When I moved them today, we had 32 that I was able to move over. So we only lost 2, which is a very good survival rate for the first week of these little guys. And what was it, 2 days ago, they spawned again. So we have a batch of like 60 more that I've been watching. I had to pick out a few eggs. There's like 4 bad ones this morning, but I've been watching those, and they'll either be hatching out tomorrow or Saturday. So I'm gonna clean out, because I have them in here. When we pick eggs, we put them in cups unless they're on a spawning lot. So here's the next batch of little, I don't know how well you can see them. Little babies, they're so tiny. Those little tiny white spots are the eggs. Teeny tiny. But we got about 16 here. So these guys will go in this tank to hatch, and I'll let them grow up about a week, 10 days, until they're like, go from teeny tinies to shouldn't probably catch them, but they'll be fine. And then and then they'll go into their grow out tank, another tank for those babies to grow out. So I'm very excited. Their parents obviously are very happy with what we're doing here. I'm very excited to have those guys available come spring. I'm trying to raise up as many as possible since it's their first batch. So we'll see how it goes, but so far, so good. And speaking of having them on the website available for y'all next year, I did do a post on our website updating y'all that we are closed for the season, that we'll see y'all in the spring. And on that, I'm also doing a stock list. So everything that we'll have available in the spring, we have a stock list on that post. And as we have more babies growing up and becoming of size, we will update that list throughout the winter. So definitely want to check our website to check that post throughout the winter to see what babies we have up and coming. Because we only sell what we breed here, our batches vary. So sometimes we have very large batches of things. Sometimes we have very limited batches of things. And what we have is what we have until we have no more for that season. So if you see something on the list that you specifically want, that you've been looking for, please send us an email and we will put you on the pre-order list. And when they go live on our website, you'll receive an email so you can be notified that your babies are ready. And that's it for for the website update. Otherwise, this week we've also been working on new carrier because like our shipping rate was awesome this year, but we don't like how long it's been taking. We don't like how expensive it is, and we don't like the lack of communication when something goes wrong on their end. So we've been looking into other carriers and other ways. So we're still trying to work that out, but we're in the beginning stages of that. So I'm excited because if we figure this out and I can have overnight shipping, that means I can ship axolotls safely again without having to worry about them because I hate putting them in the mail. But overnight is a lot less stressful than like 3-4 days. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed I can figure it out and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to do it. And then Sunny, thank you so very much for posting the link to our website. So definitely check out that post and check it throughout the season to see what we'll have available in the spring. We already have some babies of size, but we're done shipping for the season, so we're just gonna have to hold on to them till the spring, like the green lasers and the orange Venezuelans and some other small nano fish that are, I think, some plecos. But the other ones are currently growing and will be of size in the spring. And then we'll add as they're spawning as well. So, all right, that crosses off my list of all the things I had to say for this week.
Well, I finally got into the 33 long, and I had so many plants. You know, I had my little pygmy corridors,
Yeah.
and that what they are. I had them in there, and of course, I had some black Schultz eye and citrus that Ross had sent me, and my daisy rice fish, of course, and some shrimp. But I couldn't see what I had because the plants had kind of like it's almost on the ground. You know what I mean? And it's a long tank that goes in behind the CO2, so it's not like I can like sit front and center. It's one of those you work at one end and stretch, so it kind of gets lost, you know, and left behind real easy. But I said, you know what? I'm working this tank tonight. So I got my towel and I got down in the floor. And oh my God, I had a moss ball this big in there. I had Java ferns this wide. They were like, oh my God. So
it was Bob Moss in your tank.
But anyways, I got it all pared down, but I only had 4 pygmy corridors left. Now, unless there's some I couldn't find, you know, because once you start moving everything around, there's so little. But so if they don't make it in their new tank, that they don't have to compete with bigger fish, they're in with shrimp now. But if they don't get, you know, maybe I have all boys or all girls or something, but I may have to order some more in the spring. Because I ordered like 7 or 8, but that was what, 3 or so years ago.
Yeah.
So,
did you ever have any babies pop up from them?
I'm pretty sure I saw a baby one time, like one baby. But, you know, it's one of them rarities. You see something once and you'll never find it again. But now I've got it pared down where I can sort of see the bottom through most places.
Yeah. But what I've learned with those guys, once their mouths are big enough, they will eat all their eggs and all their babies that they can. But if they're still younger and spawning like their first couple of spawns, they'll gladly community spawn because they can't eat the eggs yet. But like once they reach like a year and a half, like they were ruthless. They were ruthless on their offspring. So that's why we started picking the Cory eggs. And the albinos haven't been bad, but there's one mama in there that likes to sample some of her deposits. So I pull those guys as well to keep them safe. And so far, so good. Those ones aren't as planted as much, but I noticed that the heavier planted it is, the more likely you'll have some babies survive. But if there's too much open spaces when the babies come out, they're hoovered up really fast.
Now, I may have carried babies and shrimp to the LFS inside the mall. I don't know. But and messing around in this tank, I happened to look and I had a bunch of the longfin cherry barbs. Apparently, now I know before I had 2 that hatched out when I had them in what I call tank number 20, which is like a 15 long or something. But now
Mm-hmm.
that they're in the 40, apparently some more have made it because I think there's like 12 to 15 in there now. It's like, oh my gosh, where'd y'all come from? So apparently they can hide well enough in that one too. It's just
Nice.
becoming a hodgepodge mess, but um, I'm letting it grow out so I can have plants to do stuff. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it that.
Sometimes the best babies pop out of the hodgepodge. So
Yeah,
loves,
it's kind of a mess right now.
yeah.
How do people keep their tapes not being a mess? That's what I need to know.
They probably don't have 80 of them, and they probably are very into the few that they have, so they can maintain them. But us crazy aquarium people that have 20 plus tanks, it's a little harder to keep them on point. But it's we also know that it's not always about what we think is aesthetic. It's about what the fish have to live in. So you know to each their own, but I think a lot of us here take a little from both of that.
Yeah, and I am changing up the kind of plants I'm getting because instead of so many stems, now I
Mhm.
see what Kelly was talking about. Because I've got 11 tanks running on CO2 right now because it makes the plants prettier.
It does.
So um, that's why I have it, but it also means you get a whole lot more, stem plants faster.
Hmm.
So Barbara Jackson's got a, green hair wig. Ouchie.
Hmm.
Oh, I've had that too before. I've had that too. Yeah.
I agree. There's magic in that there, mom, especially for the fry.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
you gotta have a little bit of everything somewhere along the line, you know.
Hmm. So is this going to be
You
for
never
number
know.
5, or should we introduce the new list right now?
Oh, go ahead and introduce the new one. We'll make no. This one said number 5 again, but while we're I'm gonna hit refresh one more time. But we can sure talk about that in the memento. Remember, 30 seconds.
Toonie Looney, you have 30 seconds to respond, and congratulations! Yes, this evening we'll be starting a new fishy list as well. We'll be starting fishy list number 6, and fishy list number 6 has been sponsored by Nick of Hardwater Propagation. So thank you so very much, Nick. Greatly appreciate you sponsoring fishy list number 6, and we're going to start filling that one up this evening as well. So definitely listen and pay attention so you can get your chance to get on the list. And Toonie Loon is here. Congratulations. You are number 16 on fishy list number 5. Toonie. All right. When I read that, I was like, real monsters. I loved that cartoon when I was little. That's a good one.
Well,
Okay, but we are about at the halfway point here. So if you want, we can go ahead and do our member video for this evening. Can't believe it's already been an hour. And thank goodness we extended it too, because girl, we needed it.
well, but I don't know how we could do it in an hour nowadays. I just really don't.
No, I don't know how we could slim back down the show because we'd be missing out so much more. Where's the sign up sheet to sponsor a list? I'll just send us an email on to June and we will work that out with you.
Cool.
We appreciate your interest. But yes, we are at the halfway mark here. So I'm going to go ahead and play the member video. So at the making of the member video, we are currently at 79 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you. And since the start of the stream, we've had one more member join show. So we are technically at 80 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you. We greatly appreciate you all. And because I enjoyed last week's song so much, it's also this week's song. So I hope you're ready to dance. Enjoy.
Leaves are falling, sky turns gray. Oh yeah, I want
Correction, 80 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you for all your love and support. We greatly appreciate it. And my buns are sore from dancing to that song. So very fun.
I cheated. I didn't do butt pumps this time. I had to go let a fish. I had to release the little beast.
Release the fin-filled beast.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And welcome in Benjamin Peters, Barbara Jackson, Sideshow, Johnny Best, Noel Brucker. Thank you all for joining us. Happy Thursday. And Mrs. Hardwater, member for 3 months. Thank you so very much for your love and support to the channel. We greatly appreciate you. Oh, let me play you a little video. Thank you.
If you wanna have a good time, don't more playing around, but now's the time to cross the line. Show me what's inside that soul to let you feel mine. Come on, let's set our mind and bodies intertwined. You don't need to fall to the call, cause they said so.
I think that's Brian's second favorite
Oh.
because I keep dancing in there. Thank you so very much, Jennifer.
That was cute. 3 months. It don't take
Yeah.
long, the months they just add up so fast.
They really
didn't realize
do.
it
I think
was
what are we
10
at
months
now?
on
20.
the cakers.
Yeah, oh my goodness. It feels like they just got monetized yesterday, but yeah, already climbing up there too. What are we at here? Is it 29 months? I think 28 months, 29 months, and it feels like we just got monetized like a few months ago. It's crazy how fast it goes. It really does. Time flies. Johnny says, Foxy, what water parameters do you breed my 12? Oh, what did I breed that your 12 pygmy cories? Our water is slightly on the soft side here. So it comes out about 30 TDS from tap. Once it's in tank and settled, the it usually goes up to about 80 TDS. And that's about 7.2 pH, 0 to 2 kH. But I do tend to have them in with neocardinas. So I do feed calcium chips, which spikes that up to about 5 kH. And the temperature is room temperature, so anywhere between 74 and 78. So relatively basic, but they can go higher. They can go a little more softer than that. They can go relatively harder than that, and you'll be okay. You just don't want anything over 8 because then their eggs start to calcify.
Oh, wow.
Toonie
think about
Loon. Yeah, some of them will. Some of them, their egg membranes will become too tough and they can't get out. And a lot of them, you can notice that if your fish tend to helmet head a lot, that means they're struggling to get out of their shell. And if they get stuck in there and they can't get out of it, and you have a plethora of them doing that, then it could be contributed to that. And if they don't hatch at all, they look viable and then they just don't hatch. That can also be maybe your water's too hard and their eggs are calcifying. I had that happen in PA when I had 8.2 pH and liquid rock water. The eggs, I only had the zebra danios, the CPDs were okay. The Trilaniatis, a few of them hatched, but after that, they all their eggs calcified. So that's what made me aware of that. Otherwise, I would have never even thought of that myself. The Toonie Luna's gifted 5 Foxy's Fishes memberships. Thank you so very much for that, Toonie. That's so awesome of you. That puts us at 85 members to the channel. We greatly appreciate that. Are you able to see who those ones? Who, Miss Didi?
Yes, one went to Scaly Granny. That's Jenny Lynn. Gills to Garden, Nathan. Noel Brucker. Prodigal Aquarius, Don. And Barbara Jackson.
Well, welcome back to Shoal, guys and gals. And thank you so very much, Toonie. That is super, super sweet of you. You know what? You know why. And you know why. Where is he? I lose him every week. Save us from Fat Kitty. Fat Kitty in the city.
Meow.
Thank you so very much for saving the city from Fat Kitty. We greatly, greatly appreciate you and the members to me. The stream says, anyone know where I can get some Celestial Pearl Danios? Good question. I don't know who'll be shipping them at the moment. Currently, we will have some in the spring. We do have some if you are local, but we're not shipping to the spring. So we'll have CPDs then, but I don't know who is shipping right now that has CPDs. Maybe chat can help us out with that.
See, the Garden
know,
of
Miss
Eden, if
Didi?
they have them, they might.
Okay.
Because I think they're both in Florida. Aren't you?
Mhm.
You're in Florida, right, Marty?
I wasn't sure if they still had fish or not because I know they were starting to pare down their fish, but I wasn't sure if they still had any. So that is definitely a good option to check out.
I don't know. That's just based off of previous stuff.
Yeah. Jeff says, does that count for the fish talk for the stream? No, we do have a dive for you this evening. There's just, sometimes we look out and get asked a fish question.
Yeah.
And hello,
Is
Mary.
LJ Laura or Latoya?
LJ is Laura. Lake to land is
Sorry.
Latoya. It's okay. I'm sure they're used to it by now.
They are, but I hate that I can't keep that
It
straight.
happens.
They're two complete different people, but they're always together.
They are, but it helps that they are really good friends. So
Yeah.
But welcome in Noel Bruckers, Gaily Granny, Mary Oliver, LJ Shrimp. Hope you all are having a fantastic Thursday. Thank you for joining us. RJ said his dog stole his phone.
Wow.
That can happen sometimes. And Flying Mouse Aquatics, new member has rejoined Shoal. Thank you so very much for that. That puts us at 86 members to the channel this evening. We greatly, greatly appreciate you, Mousy. Let me play you a little video. Oh, Miss Didi at the wedding. I love that so much. It's hilarious.
All this wet and sexy talk has me feeling a certain kind of way. Oops.
Good grief. Thanks.
Good grief. I love it. Oh, goodness. It's okay, Mousy. It happens. But thank you
I
for
did pick this
rejoining.
up I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I don't ever shut up. Go ahead.
Me either. But I did pick this up at the Clash. This one came from Lake to Land, even though I don't know who I paid for it. But it's a fresh food holder with retriever. You got little things you can scoop it out. Usually if you put it on a fork, you got to stick your whole arm in there to get your fork back off the sand.
Yeah.
So it has a little snatcher, It's a snatch and grab.
You know what? Someone taught me a while ago, and I never even thought of this, and it was Terry's Tropical Tanks. Because I was like, I don't like feeding with a fork because I don't like retrieving the fork from the tank. And he's like, why don't you just tie a string to the fork? And I was like, I would have never thought of that on my own.
Well, I have done that too. So I got a spool of fishing line in here. But
And hi, Kenny.
you got to remember, do it before you let go. It's like, sheesh, okay.
Or then you have the
Also
fork with the string in there.
I got a pair of tongs that'll reach down into 125 now.
Yeah.
But those things are they're hard to work together. They're tough.
Yeah, they're that long. I can imagine.
They're very thick and very strong.
And then they
like
should
a
last
lazy
you a
man.
very long time.
It's
But you just got to work on your hand strength, your hand grip.
pretty good grip, they say.
Look at how pretty that tank is.
And here's one of my other acquisition
Look at how
from the
pretty.
Clash.
I have the same sign. That's crazy.
Well, I picked this one up in case that they got sold before you got there, but then I heard you got one too, so I kept it.
Yeah.
Some
Okay,
silverfish like that. Look at these things.
Too big, and I don't know how to. There we go. Yeah, those are huge. Kung
They're
Fu grip,
thick as
exactly.
my fingers.
Mhm.
If you drop it on your toe, it's going to hurt. Listen,
Yeah, that would. But where'd you even find ones that big?
Amazon.
They're pretty
I don't
cool.
know. You get tired of if you have to pick one thing up out of the 90. I think the 90 is worse than the 125.
Mm.
You have to get your shirt wet. You just have to. You cannot get your arm in there and out without getting wet. So,
No, it's not like the animal when you're done, you didn't do it right.
you don't always, sometimes you don't want to get wet.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm in here working, like this is a big work day. I don't care. I'm soaking wet by the time I get out of here because I don't try to be careful. And do I think to put an apron on? Heck to the no.
Just get her done.
Did we do Mousy as a new member?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Because my chat isn't moving on that side. Oh, but we did not
stick
her,
on
did
you?
we? Yeah.
We did not do LJ's yet. But let me get to, I had one before that. Barbara says you tie a string, be sure that doesn't make a siphon. I had it happen once and came back to a big puddle on the floor from when the string was end up hanging. Yes, that's so easy to do with that. Airline tubing. Also, we've done that with spawning mops. If we have one of the strings hanging out of the tank, it'll start running and pulling down.
Yes,
yeah,
it will.
we've had that happen before. I think that was.
I made that mistake too.
I think that was the one. I think that's what happened when Brian had to redo the shelf. I don't remember if the tank was leaking or if we had that happen and it like warped the wood and he had to fix it. But either way, one of those things. I want to say it was the spawning mop that did that, but it happens and it sucks and you just got to be careful about it. And now that I can get to Laura's, and I lost it. There it is. Laura LJ Shrimp has become a new member, which puts us at 87 members to the channel. Thank you so very much for that, Laura. Greatly, greatly appreciate you rejoining Shoal. Let us play a little video for you. Look at Dennis get it. Greatly appreciate you. And LJ said, did you see that methylene blue guy on Fish Punks cards? That's me all the time. I always have some on me. I have some on me right now. I can see that. It's so easy and it stains for so long. Hello, Fish Nerd. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well this evening. Oh my goodness, but it is about a quarter after the hour. And we are a fishy channel, and we are mandated to have at least 5 minutes of fishy content every Thursday out of our 2 hours of entertainment. Hi, JP. Welcome in. So that's where we have come up with the dive. So this evening was my turn for the dive, and although I've done pygmy quarries before, this evening we are going to go through how pygmy corridoras form and hatch, and they're oh so stinking cute, and how you can have such a complete microcosm on such a finite object. It's crazy. So without further ado, we're gonna play the dive, and this is the hatching of a pygmy corridora. Enjoy.
I'm excited about today's topic. We will be watching a pygmy cory develop in its egg over the course of 4 days. We will get to know the little creatures that pay our pygmy a visit as well. What you are seeing now is the first day the pygmy egg was spotted. You can see the fry move every so often in there. Here we see our pygmaeus on its second day of development, and he already has some friends. To the right, we have a green spot algae speck, and to the left, attached to the chorion or the egg membrane, are 2 vorticella. Vorticella are eukaryotic ciliates and pose no harm to our pygmy. They are suspension feeders and eat mostly protozoa and bacteria. Now, this is being filmed with a digital microscope at 1,000 times zoom. so these little creatures are not visible to the naked eye. This is still day 2 of development, but we have a few more visitors to our little pygmy. The big dude up top is an aquatic roundworm. It could be either a nematode or Aleosoma species, but I'm erring on the side of nematode due to its head structure. This little guy is found everywhere on Earth. There isn't anywhere in the lithosphere that you won't find this dude. We are currently watching the worm in the act of hunting and using our pygmaeus as an anchor point. This nematode eats bacteria, algae, fungi, detritus, and protozoa-sized animals. They also play a very important role in the decomposition process. They aid in recycling nutrients and are sensitive to the environmental changes, making them an indicator species and determining the health of an environment. I like to view them as a canary in a coal mine because a healthy water sample will contain them. If an environment is too sterile or polluted, they will not be present. Another interesting tidbit about nematodes: they are part of an ongoing research project from the 2003 Space Shuttle Columbia disaster because they survived entry breakup. It is believed to be the first known life form to survive a virtually unprotected atmospheric descent to Earth's surface. It looks like we're gonna have our little aquatic worm take off here. And off he slinks to hunt. Oh! Did you see that? That must be the prey that the nematode was after. How very smart of you to hide amongst the algae, you little baby Daphnia. And here we are at day 3, and we see a baby ram's horn leaving the scene like he stole something. And as you saw, Godzilla, aka a cherry shrimp, also visited our little dude. The pygmy fry is looking healthy and so well developed. They typically take 3 days to hatch, but this little bundle of joy made us wait just a little longer. We can see his heart beating strongly through the carrion. He's developed his pattern already, which is a black head and 4 black side spots. Between 3 and 4 weeks of age, the pygmy's pattern will shift to a solid black lateral line that ends in a spot just before the tail fin. And they have the cutest big black eyes. These Godzilla-sized cherry shrimp also play an integral role in making sure that the pygmaeus egg stays nice and healthy by removing any detritus or any parasites that other organisms miss. And as you just saw, when the cherry shrimp touched the shrimp egg, the vorticella actually retracted back onto their stalk to protect themselves from the shrimp, because the shrimp is a natural predator to these little creatures. Here we are, day 4, and the big event. We start with the baby ram's horn lovingly cleaning the outside of the little egg. And as you can see, the left side of the egg where the baby snail is isn't as smooth right now. The egg has begun to open, is begun to efface to allow the baby pygmy to be born. You can also see another type of aquatic worm scooching along just on the outside of the egg as well. We watched for many hours for this little baby pygmy to finally be born, and we thought how fitting for a newly hatched baby ram's horn to be there to welcome him into the world. Maybe they could be friends. Whoa, did you see that? We need to see that again. Here's the baby cleaning away. The shrimp comes in, seems to puncture the egg on the left-hand side, freeing the pygmy baby from his egg, and bam! In not even a single frame, the baby's born. He is hatched. And here's my mad struggle to try to catch the baby on the substrate before he swims away. But I did, even if it's just for a moment. Here are some Pygmaeus fry that are a few days old, collected in a specimen container from the aquarium that we just watched the baby pygmy hatch in. They are so stinking cute, and they are so teeny tiny. These guys are very active and have a healthy appetite, so I expect them to do great. I expect them to grow up strong and be healthy, and soon they'll be in with the whole pack of pygmies. Take your time though, little ones. Don't feel the need to grow up too fast. I hope you enjoyed today's dive. Now, back to our regularly scheduled derailment.
It's cute.
I love watching them under the microscope and all the little faces that it looks like they make. Like Steven said, though at one point it looked like a polar bear there. But I love watching them develop and their eggies and pop out, and I'm so happy you all enjoy the egg watches, and maybe we can have another one here coming soon. So very excited, and I hope you all enjoyed that dive. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But I also have that video available on the channel if you would like to go watch that as well. So
I remember we watched one group of the longfin Peleas, I think, 5 or 6 days waiting for those jokers to hatch out.
they took forever. It seems like if they're under the camera, if they're under the spotlight, they take a day or two longer. Thank you. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Fuzzy got a good lead on the first floor apartment, and she's very hopeful about it. Or they're very hopeful about it. Oh my goodness! I hope you get it. And oh my god, first floor apartments are so much better than like third floor walk-ups. Second floor apartments also stinks. I really hope you get that. That would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. That was very interesting. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Johnny.
Yeah, those egg watches are fun, and that microscope really brings it up good.
Yeah.
You can see things that we miss all the time.
I know, and that's only under 480p, so it's absolutely amazing that it picks up such a good quality picture. We did upgrade to a 4K digital microscope, but what stinks is StreamYard told me to go get bent when I wanted to use it, because you have to upgrade your plan in order to use it. So if I go live stream from YouTube, which secret time, I don't know how. Then I could probably use the digital microscope, but as of right now in StreamYard, it won't let me unless I upgrade to the way more expensive plan. So it stinks. I didn't know that before I bought it. So I'll have to go and get another one that can stream in 1080, because 1080 is my limit. I didn't realize that before.
They still have it on YouTube where you can't have other guests. You have to do it just by yourself. I think that's how it used to be, right?
I think you can do the go live together thing still. Like you can stream to your own channel, but be together on stream.
Oh,
But
okay.
you can't do the videos or anything like that.
Well, one person sees their chat, the other person sees their chat, so you don't see each other's
Mm-hmm.
chats unless you have the other person's channel up at the same time.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Mary, that's what I figured, Mary, but I wasn't sure. It says higher the number, the finer the sponge will be. So I was like, yeah, isn't it like pores per meter? Is it meter, millimeter? I'm not sure even what the measurement is, but I don't want to mess him up because then I mess myself up. I mess everybody up, so I just kept my mouth shut.
I have lots of inventory of stuff I can't use because I ordered the wrong stuff.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so what do we have going on for this weekend? Anything exciting?
Let's see, what is today's date? 13th?
Today is the 13th.
Oh, I don't know if it's exciting or not, but we are switching. Well, we're still in limbo because it's change, and I'm dealing with people who don't like to change. It's two of them. But I built Butterfly a loft over her queen size bed and all back when she was a little kid. So she'd have some playing room. And she could like stand up in there and play. Well, now she can barely sit, and she has to duck her head because of her fuzzball when she has her hair pulled up.
Yeah.
It's got pops in the ceiling up there, so she's playing that bit down. But
Aww.
I finally convinced her to put the mattress up there and have like a top bunk, and then she can have all the bottom as for area to include a place you can do at the kitchen table. So we were all on board for that, and then her daddy talked. And then they convinced her that it's change. No, we can't change. So I was like, well, y'all gotta let me know because I've taken all this stuff down. I got paint out. She picked out the color. But like, hey, if somebody else is gonna have to put it back if y'all ain't changing nothing. Because we planned this like 3 weeks ago, so
Yeah.
it ain't like it's a new thing. But anyways, that's the plan to get that finished if it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a cabinet to build for her nutcrackers, and then I'll have all my items checked off. Gotta have it done by Thanksgiving. Anything else is a freebie. So
thank you, Mary. I was like ppm, what parts per millimeter? PPI makes more sense. parts per inch. Thank you. As he says, the timing was not of my choosing. Two of my housemates announced that they were moving out, so it's a bit of a scramble, but I'm looking forward to a new place. New adventure, silver lining.
Yeah, can always be better. Let's see.
Yes. Do you have any new babies?
I don't breed fish per se. I get really excited when I find babies. But now I did find a baby stir-by in the tank with the gold lasers. But I take my trimmings and put them in that tank to grow out. So I'm sure he came in, or it came in on some plants. That's about it, because everybody else is like, they'll never survive as a baby in most tanks. You remember that little fish that I thought was a discus, and it ended up being a rainbow? Well, that thing is almost as big as the other ones. It was a blue Medaka. So, who would have thought? I could see the blue hue though, so that's why I was assuming it was a discus. And,
that's so funny.
But now he's like half grown compared to the other ones. But that's the last baby that I have. But maybe after Christmas I'll start back on the discus. But I did notice two of them are eyeballing the MagnaFloat again.
That is so convenient. You have them so well trained. Now just to get them to rear up their children to decent size where you can take over.
But it'll be interesting now because there's 6 discus in there instead of 3. So,
Yeah.
before the other was like always hiding from them too because they were chasing him. So now there's 6. And maybe they'll do better as far as raising their babies instead of
Mhm.
eating them.
That would be
Or
awesome.
fighting for their babies. Maybe they'll do something if they have any in there.
I'm so excited because we need Didi discus in our lives.
No.
I want
we
some
do.
baby Didi discus.
And I wanted them so bad to share. Of course,
Yeah, I know.
now I realize that 6 in that 90 is too many.
They're working on it though. You'll get there.
But so apparently, I'm going to thin out the rainbows a little bit,
Hmm.
and because I have plenty of those, and I guess the discus are going to come to the 125. The electric blue cars are going to the 90, and the rainbows will be going to the 60 breeder. It's the only way I can make it work.
Yeah. Well, it still sounds
So-
like a good configuration though.
I wish I could get it like another 125, but there's no way I couldn't make it happen in here for nothing. If not for $1 million, couldn't make it happen.
Well, didn't Tony say you can have a tank in another room?
Well, that's one of those.
Somewhere.
He likes the like the flex, the squarey, all inclusive things.
Mhm.
He likes that kind of tank.
Oh,
So
I was gonna
it's
say
only a
maybe you
15 gallon. I can't switch that out.
can. Shucks. I thought I had a good idea there. And welcome in Kelly Prince as well. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well this evening.
But is Kelly Prince new?
It's a new name for me here in chat, so welcome in.
Well, Kelly Prince, if you don't know what this Fish Fam giveaway thing is for, it's for a chance to get your name on a list of 50 people who will, one of those people out of 50 will win a $100 gift card.
Mhm.
But you have to be here
So,
to
yes.
respond back to the prompts as we give them.
So I've started another fishy list hashtag. This will be for fishy list number 6, which is sponsored by Nick of Hard Water Propagation. Thank you so very much, Nick, for sponsoring fishy list number 6. So this will be the first name that we'll be choosing for fishy list number 6. So go ahead and enter hashtag list now, and we will be pulling for that shortly. Kelly Prince, since you're new here, everyone gets to suffer the fishy list rules. But it'll be your first time, so it's proper. Here you go.
This is an accumulative game that will be spread out across multiple live streams. A hashtag will be announced, and those who wish to enter can do so. The wheel or other tool will be used to select the name. The selected one will have 30 seconds to respond to have their name added to the fishy list. If they do not respond in the chat in the 30-second time frame limit, they are disqualified for this particular entry, but can enter again in the future. People can win the hashtag multiple times with their name being added to the designated list each time. After 50 entries have made it to the designated list, a drawing for the giveaway will be chosen in the near future. A giveaway tool will be used to select the winner from these entries. The selected winner will have 1 minute to respond back to be able to claim their prize. If they do not respond in the 1 minute time frame, their entry is removed from the list, and that's where having multiple entries helps, as it only removes that one entry. There will be no more than 3 attempts to select the winner from this list. If there is no winner after the 3rd attempt, then the prize choices will move on to the next list unless the game is not continued. These entries could be gathered on Foxy's Fishes, Not Her Members Only, Didi's Fin Den, Peppermint Creek Aquatics, or other live streams where Didi, Fox, or Brian appear, and if the host agrees. These could be scheduled live streams or pop-ups. There may be times when the host cannot work in the hashtag due to location, internet connection, or other reasons. The list entries cannot be gifted to others. However, the prize winner can gift their prize if they so choose by emailing Foxy or Didi. Remember, do not enter with multiple accounts. If it is determined to happen, then you will be disqualified from this and future fishy list games. All of our friends are welcome to participate, as there are several prizes to choose from. These will be mentioned in live streams. And good luck, everyone.
So those are the rules. The gist is basically this is to get onto a list of 50 names. Once we reach 50 names, the grand prize the winner will be drawn for the grand prize of a $100 gift card to a fishy store of your choosing.
Well, I found out
cheers.
who Chili Prince is.
Did you?
Is Carl's son. Isn't that Clicks? Is it Carl Clicks? Is that the one
Yes.
that got the claws, the
So
lobster claws?
that's Mini Lobster. Oh my goodness! Hi. I absolutely love you at the class. You are awesome. Congratulations on all your awards. That's so great. And welcome in,
He
Melvin.
was racking them up.
I know he was. And welcome in, Melvin. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well this evening. Ooh, Brian is making breakfast for dinner, and I can smell it, and it smells so good.
Mm.
You said you had
Awesome.
breakfast for dinner too, right?
Yeah. And this morning I said, I think we'll have breakfast because normally we get pizza or something, but I had a temporary cat put on this week, and I'm scared to bite down and maybe have a gap in there, like on pizza or something. It's like, nope, I ain't gonna chance it. So I said I gotta have something easy.
Yeah.
So I said, well, how about breakfast? He said, would you make me some grits? And I said, yeah. He loves grits. So do I. But we have to have the slow cooked ones. And we had the grits and the eggs. We can sop our toast in our over medium eggs. Some burnt bacon. I did burnt bacon too.
Yeah.
That was a specialty tonight. I was here trying
Whoa,
to get
burnt bacon on
the water.
Now, was it purposefully burnt bacon, or oops, I forgot about it?
No,
My internet's acting up.
I was here trying to get this. I got me a canary for the mine for this new salt tank.
Yeah.
I was in here messing with that. It's like, oh, I forgot the bacon, and it was almost done when I walked in here.
Oh, wow. So extra crispy. Crack your tooth. Got to visit the dentist type. That's how I like my bacon, though. I like it extra crispy. Jody says, Didi, will you make me grits? I've never had them. I don't think I've ever had them proper because they were not good. I didn't like them.
Well, you have to salt them, and we butter them too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to make shrimp and grits, use you some chicken stock. That makes it so good. But that's not for breakfast grits. That's for like other meal grits.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know breakfast for dinner is so good.
And Zen's right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, we both clicking.
So much butter. So it's basically butter with a little bit of grits. So is it like butter grit soup?
You know how people put butter in rice?
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of thing. Now, I don't put a giant amount in mine, but I do like it to have that little bit of flavor. But I do like to add some salt to it, maybe some pepper sometimes.
I'll have to try it that way because I think I only ever had like the sweet breakfast version, and I only ever had it from one place, and I don't think that one place is where you want to have grits from, the Waffle House in Florida. They were not good. I did not like them. The secret to delicious is always butter. I know Southern cooking is so good. Grits is just a butter delivery media. Hush puppies are so good. I love hush puppies. Can eat
We
plain
had
grits
hush
with it.
puppies. Oh, down at Captain Benjamin's, and they had that sweet flavor.
Mhm.
They had some look like little mini donut holes, but they had a little sweet flavor to them. And I don't think they normally taste like that, but they must have changed up how they cook them. Yeah, you can't eat plain grits. It's just like plain oatmeal. You can't eat oatmeal without something in it too.
Oh my goodness, Lily is addicted to oatmeal. She'll ask for oatmeal breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Her favorite is maple brown sugar oatmeal with a little extra syrup in it. And she'll eat 2 packets to herself, that little big belly.
Do you eat rice with your eggs sometimes?
Rice with my eggs. Well, I make egg fried rice. But
Well,
I
Sometimes
had
if you
eggs
have
with my
leftover rice, well, I'll serve that like instead of grits.
Mhm.
And, you mix that egg yolk in there. It's like, oh yeah. I
I've
don't
been
eat
wanting
grits,
eggs.
but a lot of people do.
Yeah. I've been wanting to try eggs with rice, just like, butter rice and eggs, but I haven't yet. But I've been watching too much Mr. Roger and like a lot of other Asian cooks, and now I want to try a bunch of things. That's very basic, but I still want to try it because it sounds really good. I love eggs. I love rice. What's not to love about them together?
Yep.
We had rice and eggs last night. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yep. And it's just a good filler too.
Eggs are good. I don't know if I've had quinoa flakes. I've had quinoa, but not the flakes themselves. And
Me either. But
yes,
when we're doing fried rice, I always make my rice the day ahead and let it stay in the refrigerator. If not, it's better the next day.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I think I make the best fried rice around here out of any Chinese restaurant. I'd rather
good.
order inside and just come home and make my own rice because it's so much better. They make rice different here, so it's not that it's bad. It's just different than what I'm used to on the East Coast. So I make like the East Coast version of what I'm used to, and it makes my heart happy. Probably not my arteries, but definitely my heart.
And there's so many ways to make it too, but if it don't have any flavor in it, it's just not good.
Yeah. And flavor is always the dangerous part because anything that tastes good isn't good for you. All right, but I'm going to give you guys about another minute here to enter your hashtag list before we draw the first name for fishy list number 6. So if you have not entered yet, go ahead and get your hashtag in now. Y'all are making me hungry. I know I'm starving. I cannot wait to eat dinner. We're going to watch the football game and eat dinner right after this. And I cannot wait.
Fuzzy's hungry too. Well, everybody else always talks about food.
I know.
And they make me hungry.
Know. This is the first time we're breaking our own rules and talking about food.
I know.
Ooh, quinoa with your omelet. I've not tried that. Don't hit your stomach so hard. Cream of wheat. I haven't had that. Oh my goodness, since I was 8 or something. A very long time.
I had it
I'm
once.
not a fan of that either.
Recommended it. It wasn't my thing as good as I'd rather have grits or oatmeal.
Yeah, I'd just rather have pancakes.
Yeah,
pancakes. Being honest, I'd just rather pancakes. Waffles, a freshly made waffle out of the waffle maker with butter and syrup on it. When the butter's all melty in those little squares, so it's just like a square butter cup. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
Well, meltily is a real word. Hey,
so
you remember that dip? I guess it's probably from the 80s where you used to take Velveeta cheese, Rotel, and you would go ahead and pre-cook some sausage.
Yeah.
The little tube of sausage. Well, do you ever still eat that?
I've never eaten that.
Oh man. Well, to me, it's one of them hearty. Sometimes we eat it as a meal where you get the little scoops and use that.
Yeah.
And what I do, what didn't get eaten the night before, I take it out the next day. Of course, by now it's stiff from being in the refrigerator. But I put little spoonfuls on wax paper and I wrap it up. And then when I want to make an omelet, I'll put my eggs in the frying pan and just cook the bottom, and then throw that little piece of cheesy mess from the freezer on top, and throw the whole thing in the broiler, and it makes the best omelets because it's already got your sausage, got some little tomatoes and chilies, and cheese, and so it's just good.
Yeah,
and it's easy.
LJ says, put that on a hot dog.
It probably would be good. I never have tried stuff like that. I'm funny about a hot dog. So.
I think the closest dip that we do to that is the Velveeta cheese, and then we do salsa in it for game day dips. Or we've also done the Velveeta with steak in it too, so it's a Philly cheesesteak dip for chips. But I've never done the sausage stuff. And hello, Angel. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for checking in, leaving some love. Greatly appreciate you.
And
Don
I
said
know that Velveeta is nasty nowadays, but I don't want to know what's in it anymore. I just want to eat it.
it's so heavy. You can only eat a little bit before you're like, oh my gosh, there's a brick in my stomach.
It's probably mostly plastic or something, really.
Probably microplastics galore. We'll spend like so much money feeding our fish these high quality diets. I probably have a couple $1,000s in the different types of food here, but we will eat Velveeta cheese. That's we want to feed our fish stuff like that, but we're down in it. What are we doing with our lives? Mossy says tomorrow's chili cheese slaw dog night with home fries better than Sonic. That sounds
Yeah. I stopped in at a restaurant, me and my cousin Crystal and my brother, and somebody helps him out at the shop sometimes was there. And so he bought our lunch. But I ordered hot dogs and they had chili. So it's like, oh, I want hot dogs, just ketchup and chili.
Yeah.
Their chili is sweet chili. And so it ruined my daggone hot dog. I just want that old cheap chili that comes out the can.
What the heck is sweet chili? I don't think I've ever had sweet chili.
Yeah, it was like it had sugar and a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you ruined my hot dogs. I hardly ever eat a hot dog, but when I do, I want it, chili and ketchup. It's like, daggone.
No, maybe they accidentally mixed up the salt for sugar.
No, that's how they make it there.
Oh, no.
They must be Yankees or something. I don't know.
Well,
See, Jody thinks it's delicious.
Well, probably because everything Jody makes is delicious.
So it's probably a northern thing.
But I might never eat it again.
But, I grew up from first grade on down here. So, my taste buds are southern.
Yeah. Ew, Don, I don't want to think about that. That's gross. Oh my God. No, Sam, you were not eating plastic on craft singles. I didn't want to hear that garbage. Oh, that's so funny. All right, so oh my goodness, now I'm visualizing. You broke me, Sam. You broke me. Thank you. But we have entered Stop and Chat for fishy list number 6. We have 35 entries for this, and these are all the lovely shoalmates that have entered. Remember, the most important part is that you have 30 seconds to respond if your name is drawn. Without further ado, here we go, guys and gals. Good luck. Johnny Best, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. It didn't say his name fast enough, so that's why I just talked about it. Woohoo, I'm here. Thank you very much. Not this time, Johnny, or RJ, I'm sorry. Johnny, please be up to time. He missed it for the shit list. I felt really bad. Johnny.
Yeah, that's how it works. You turn your head for just a second.
It's all it takes.
He's over. Darn.
I try to give you 5 extra seconds, but still nothing. Gosh darn it, Johnny, we're so sorry. You are out of time. So we're going to go ahead and pull a second name here. Oh, and he's going to see this in like a minute and be like, okay, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Look, and now he's here at 7:48.
I'm so sorry. You missed it by several seconds. But there's always more chances. There's 49 more chances on this list and 34 chances on the other list to get onto. So there's plenty more chances.
And you can get on the list as many times as you make it.
Exactly. Well, without further ado, guys and gals, we're going to pull one more time here, and then we're going to go on to a birthday song. So here we go. Good luck.
Mrs. Hardwater.
Mrs. Hardwater, congratulations. You are getting on your husband's fishy list. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat.
Sorry, Johnny, you missed your timer. Jennifer's here.
I'm so sorry. It's the second time. Woohoo! Congratulations. You are number 1 on fishy list number 6.
She says, honey, I don't mind if I do.
Congratulations for popping fishy list number 6's cherry. So thank you all for participating in that. And remember, wherever Miss Didi, Helpline, or myself appear, the fishy list could pull a name at any time if the host allows. So never miss a fishy show ever. You don't need to sleep. You can do that when you died.
Yep.
Just go for it. But
You know, and we just don't know. Plus, you have them on your. Are you going to do AM in the morning?
Yes. If the internet has been fine, it should be fine in the morning. Hopefully, it won't be an issue. Like, I'm not planning to not stream, so yeah, Johnny, I think you're behind on the live stream. If you hit live, it'll probably bring you up to speed. So I think you're about a minute and a half to 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, that happens sometimes here too.
I know, especially when mine is stuttering. Sometimes I won't notice, and it'll be like 6-8 minutes behind, and I'm answering questions, and now everyone in chat's like, "What the hell? You need to catch up." It's usually Zen telling me, "Catch up."
Well, and I'm notorious for bumping the play button for just a second. I don't know when I do it, but I do it lots of times on my phone. And so I'll look and I'll have this much of the line like I'm behind. So, well, darn, I'm answering questions, whatever you're talking about, but nobody else is. It's like because I'm behind. But Johnny, there'll be other chances. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I also need to remember to do is right before we pull, I need to remind people to refresh. So they're up to date.
And
I know that does happen.
Some streaming services have a 10-second delay. Could be. And like last week, we were on I was 30 seconds behind you or something. So I had to shut down and reboot because that would have been a hard night trying to talk.
Yeah.
Over each other.
I know, it was so bad. Maybe that was the beginning of the internet going down from Friday. Was it being so bad on Thursday? It was really bad.
But Johnny, when the actual gift is being given away, they do get 1 minute for that one. They get a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So, but we do it so it'll go fast and not tie up the whole stream. But sometimes, in fact, like Jennifer had answered, and she still had 12 seconds left on the clock after she said, "Yay, I'm here." So just the way people's internets are working or whatever. My phone used to be faster than my computer. I don't know which one is now.
I know my phone is faster than my computer. My phone's about 5 seconds ahead of my computer.
So, Garcia came in.
Hi, Garcia. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. We're just about to do the birthday song. Fish Family calendar showed that we had 2 birthdays this week. So I want to say and so does Didi. We want to say a very merry birthday to our shoalmates, Red Laser and Catfish Terry. Hope you gentlemen had a fantastic birthday and have another phenomenal trip around the sun. And without further ado, here's your birthday song. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many
And many more. Happy birthday, shoalmates. Birthdays were fantastic.
And they come faster and faster.
Flatbed says his was Monday. Well, happy birthday. Huawei says his was on the 9th. And Mandy's was on the 6th. Yes, I think I got yours in last week. But if your birthday is not on the Fish Fam Link calendar, please send an email to Fish Fam Link so I never have to miss having your birthday up here ever again. I sometimes forget to
Yes.
cross-reference Facebook versus Fish Fam Link. So sometimes I just go with the Fish Fam Link calendar. So if your birthday is not up there, if we've missed your birthday, please send an email to Fish Fam Link so they can get your birthday up there.
Yep.
Make it a lot
Yep.
easier.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh, I don't want to do it. But yeah, I want to do it. They're going to know when it's your birthday anyway, because we're all going to say it in the chat somewhere, because somebody's going to know.
Yeah. The
Know
day
what
of,
year
but if
it
it's
is.
the week of, it's the day of, yes, but if it's the week of, it's hard to keep up with it all.
Yes.
Because I know I said happy birthday to him, but I didn't remember it was Monday.
Yeah, you
Is
can
it
say hello.
Monday?
You can send the email to hello@fishfam.link.
And they
Oh,
will look for you.
did they do some
Let it
giveaways on Fish Fam Link the other day, or are they going to do some giveaways?
They did. They did some giveaways for the Tropical Fish Company's website. Some gift
Cool.
cards. Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, I
yes.
was like 2 days behind reading everything or something like
Mhm.
that. 2 or 3, maybe 4. I don't know.
I am so behind on everything that I'm just catching up as much as I can. So if you see replay on there, it's because I'm trying to make my way through everything. I think I still have.
Yeah, and that's what I have to do sometimes. I can't even remember what I have watched. I don't have a clue. I know I did see Rico for a little bit last night.
Yeah, Rico was there, and I saw that he was in the chat for Fishy Bingo today. I didn't get to play, but I just wanted to say hi to Andrew.
I thought they
But
stopped bingo.
he said that his last day of bingo is the 28th. So
Oh, okay. He's going to go to the end of the month.
I have to
basically.
make sure Lily's there for at least the 28th because she absolutely loves Andrew. She absolutely loves Boop, and she is sad. She is sad that Andrew and Boop are going away. So we got to make sure she's there for her last Boop stream. Because oh my goodness. Okay, so this is how it goes. You are number 1. Andrew's number 2. Steven is number 3 with Lily. And Grandma's chopped liver because she's getting paid so fast. It's ridiculous. Just know that I'm taking attendance and I'm seething at your absences. I lurk for one live stream. I have one more live stream I have to catch up on for you. I believe I made What Your Plans this week, though. Yes, I did. I made What Your Plans this week. So you are top 3. You are top 3. She's always waving at you. She loves the What Your Plans stream with you and Kelly. She loves you and Jenna on McStreamy. She's always waving. She's always saying hi, hi, hi. That's just so that's why I say hi. I tell you hi, and then she expects you to say hi back to her 30 times after that because she keeps saying hi to you again. It's so cute. There is some things going on. Have you heard any update on Daniel Velez and how he's healing?
No, he just said, it was looking good for him. That's the last I heard, that he sent me an email.
That's
So
good. Yeah, because I sent him a message on Messenger to check in on him, and he just said thank you, but he didn't give any really updates. But I hope he's healing well and everything's going well. Also,
I have seen him in a few streams.
Oh, that's good. That's good because I
So.
have not been able to keep up with chat too much, so that's good to know. Monday, our lovely, gorgeous, fantastical, over the top Master Eduardo is going in for surgery. So if y'all can keep him in your prayers, send him some good vibes, some good juju his way. Maybe send him a message, check in on him, see how he's doing. But it's going to go great, Eduardo, if you're watching. We're all praying for you. We're all in your corner. It's going to be fantastic. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you on Tuesday when you're feeling a little bit better after going through what you have to on Monday. But we're with Eduardo. So.
Look, knowing Eduardo, he will type when he's still under the anesthesia a little bit, so there's no telling what he might say.
You never know. You never know. It might make sense if he's under anesthesia. I love him so much. I hope you do well. You will do well. I don't have to help you.
Or he might give us the codes to his credit cards. Ain't no
Or he
telling.
might be able to tap into the ether and give us the winning lottery numbers.
Yeah.
Bitseni, member for 28 months. Thank you so very much for 28 months of membership. That is so much love and support. I greatly appreciate you, Zenny. She says, love you, ladies. Foxy, Didi, Foxy, Foxy. So those are the stickers. Thank you so very much. We love you too. Let's see. What can we play? Why am I being so loud? I'm sorry. I'm being extra loud. You know what? Let's put a little zip in your step. Thank you so very much, Sunny.
Don't stick your finger in it, Kenny. Yikes! Yikes! Told you not to.
The moral of the story is don't stick your finger, something's going to bite you.
Yes, don't. What is the old adage? Do as I say, not as I do. Never forget me. But yes, I'm not sure, Johnny. I'm not sure why it's such a lag, like why you have an extra lag on yours. I'm sorry for that. That stinks. It does happen though. RJ says 46 likes and 42 live chat. Thank you all so very much. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you all. It is time to head over to
work.
It's very nice of him to do that. I greatly appreciate that. But it is time for vibes. As you know, it's 2 hours. We're still talking over the 2 hours. But did you know it's only 14 more days until Thanksgiving? So I was thinking,
oh my God.
For hashtag over to vibes this evening, we should use hashtag 14. So we could be like, what's that about? And then we could talk about turkey foods on his channel.
I wonder if he ever had cottage cheese on his Thanksgiving table.
Oh, I'm for sure he does. That's like his staple food. Oh my goodness. Flying Mousy member for 16 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for your love and support for 16 months. And she says, how the time has flown. 16 months. No way. I know. That's crazy. But thank you so very much for your love and support. You know what? Let's give you a little wiggle. Thank you. Thank you for that. So yes, we're going to do hashtag 14 over. I'm not even typing. Hashtag 14 over to vibes. So yes, make sure you all reach out, give Daniel Velez some love as he's healing. Check in with Eduardo, send him some well wishes as he's going into his surgery on Monday. We will do Foxy M in the morning, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. Otherwise, we'll be back with you all here next Thursday for the next Hot Mess Express, same time, same station. I want to say thank you to those who gave us extra love this evening, and those are Toonie Loon, Mrs. Hardwater, Toonie Loon again, Flying Mouse Aquatics, LJ Shrimp, let's see, the Zen Ginger, and Flying Mouse again. Thank you so very much for your extra loves. And whether you are a participant, a lurker, or a replay crew, we appreciate each and every single one of you. And we cannot wait to be here with you all once again. So make sure while you're out there, why did I even say it like that? So while you're at it, there we go. While you're out there, while you're at it, call your loved ones, check in on them, see how they're doing. If you're lucky enough to have them close, you squeeze the ever-loving poop out of them and you give them big, 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 wet, gross kisses. Because tomorrow is never promised. But today, hi, cakers. But tomorrow is never promised. But today is a wonderful gift, a present. So go forth and spread love with that. And while you're at it, plant a seed of kindness, because a beautiful garden can spring from a single seed of kindness that you sow. So love and kindness always. Be well in all ways, shoalmates, and give your fishies a kiss while you're at it. And we will see you bright and early, probably not bushy-tailed in the morning. And over at Vibes with hashtag 14. Love you all. Bye.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cat? Sarah calls him the cat. You gonna give him kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.